What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today, of course, we're back at it again with another episode of The Marriage. You guys don't remember what happened in the last episode. Our girl, Miss Ailani and Gray have now found out that their significant others are gaslighters and manipulators and abusers. So both of them have been going through that. We don't particularly care for Gray anyway, still. So, care. Gray went out and cheated on his wife. Still can't remember her name. Went out and cheated on his wife with another woman, and he plans to keep up that relationship with her, even going through marriage counseling and all that. So, Ilani has been ignoring her now fiance, and she he caught up to her. He came into her office and he was like, you know what, I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm coming back. We're together, blah blah blah. Like, just being really possessive and, you know, emotionally abusive to her. So our girl Ilana is going through that. And now we are here at this part in the story, and Ilani and Gray have now seen each other for the first time in 5 years, because Ailani is their marriage counselor. So we're going to see how this goes. But anyway, guys, enough of me rambling. Let's jump into the episode and see what is the tea. My stomach turned to a mess of not leaving me breathless to the core. My body froze in disbelief as my intrigued pupils swallowed hard the image of the man behind me. It was him. The boy who casted a beautiful fluorescent light in me during the darkest hours of my life. It was the boy who strangled my heart, but not before bringing it to an enchanting oasis of pure love. My name is Dr. Carter. It's such a pleasure to meet you both today. Yo, girl, you gotta get it together. We gotta secure that bag. We gotta secure that bag at the end of the day. It's a pleasure to meet you, Doctor. My husband and I have been looking forward to meeting you. We've heard splendid things. I thank you. I'm flattered. The air grew thick, just like the smooth surface of my skin, as I felt the tension crawl upon me. I rarely looked at Gray, hoping to avoid gazing in his eyes that nurtured and cherished me like a child drenched in fear. My heart wanted nothing to do with him, forcing my brain to blur the memories playing in my head. Through the corner of my uneasy iris, however, I could see how he desperately tried to communicate with me through his gaze. It was rigid and nearly impossible to ignore. The warmth from his body began to wrap around my neck, slowly forcing the oxygen out of me. But as much as I wanted to look him in the eyes and say everything I've harbored deep in me, I didn't. Alright, I'd like to start off by getting to know you two personally. So please briefly introduce yourselves and explain what you want to achieve at the end of the counseling. I do this with all my clients because it's important that we establish goals, and ideally the same ones to work towards. My name is Sabrina. I'm a stay-at-home wife. There's a lot of things I want to accomplish in counseling. I've been married to my husband for 2 years now. We have a tough time working together as a couple. He's a closed-off guy and struggles to commit to me in our marriage. And don't forget the part where you cheated on me. Grayson, I've done no such thing. Are you serious? Okay, let's settle down now. There's an obvious issue of commitment and trust among you both. Where communication lacks, a relationship is automatically set up for failure. I nearly gagged with my own words as I struggled to speak. My body was tense at my unforgettable past with this man, faint glimmering in his auburn-colored eyes. I grew conflicted because a part of me began to plunge back to when his current issues with his wife were also ours, and I could feel the hurt begin to boil through my veins as everything Gray did to me reignited in my soul. And what do you wish to achieve during counseling? If only you knew. I want to be happy. Thank you. I'm going to ask some questions, and I'll need you two to be honest with me, all right? Okay? Has there ever been infidelity within this marriage, or any sort of transgression of trust, respect, or loyalty? Make sure you try these exercises at home with each other. This is a collaborative effort, and both of you will need to be 100% involved in order to see results. We sure will. Thank you so much, Doctor. We'll see you next week. Take care. He caught my pulsing heart with the warmth of his palm, and it took it with him. Seeing him again after 5 years was a sour yet satisfying sweet taste in my mouth. He still had the same deep manly voice that made me melt like candle wax. He had the same pearly white smile that whispered angels into my lips when he kissed me softly, and all of that was nothing more than a figment of my past, a past I would never able to go back to. And seeing him trying to restore his marriage alongside his beautiful wife, a bit of me broke. Girl, he cheated on you with your so-called best friend. What are you upset for? What are you upset for? Because it is not us who he's trying to save. God, she's such a great counselor, isn't she? Can you walk faster? What? Why the hell did you lie about cheating? You know damn well what you did. What the hell, Grayson? I never cheated on you. Then what do you call eating another guy's face off? It was a misunderstanding. Plus, you're no one to talk, Mister Hypocritical, accusing me of cheating when you come clean about whatever you're not doing when you're not home. Let's go. His wife is a manipulator. Oh, there she is. I feel like that should be a game now. We're gonna always look for her in the background and see if she falls in the background. You wanna grab some lunch? No, I gotta go run some errands. What kind of errands? None of your business. Whatever. That's two. 5 years later, and sincere, the serenity. I clicked too fast. I clicked too fast. She is as beautiful as the awakening sun of a crisp morning with vibrant colors that still enthrall me the way they did 5 years ago. It took all the strength in me not to run up to her and wrap my arms around her waist. I desperately soaked every bit of her now as a woman as I cherished her from afar. But I know now that pushing her, funny watching her drive past, now that, but I know now that pushing her away years ago when she was a girl was the best thing I could have done. She seemed fulfilled as a woman, and her candid smile is as bright as the moon itself. She's happy, just as I always wanted her to be. That's three. I don't know if that was the third or the fourth. We're gonna start making that a game, guys. Three. How many times she falls in the background? Because she always appears in every one, so she has to. The mayor of New York City. And quite frankly, that was such a splendid talk. The amount of wise knowledge you two have is astonishing. You gave my wife and I a new perspective on marriage and love. It was very enlightening. We're so happy to have met such influential figures like you both. The pleasure is ours, Mr. and Mrs. Lewis. This beautiful city is blessed to have people like yourselves. We're so glad you love our talk. This is why we have dedicated our lives to helping couples around the world. Very impressive work. How do you guys do it? Being married for 30 years, having a successful relationship, career, and raising a bright young boy. It's all love, Mr. Lewis. We wouldn't be where we are if it wasn't for this beautiful woman. We created everything we are through love, and we worked hard to instill this virtue in our son. Did you? Really? Because your son is trash. And how is he? Your boy must be very proud of you both. He's doing very well, thank you. He just began managing a multi-million-dollar business and is happily married with his wife. We couldn't be more proud of him. He definitely is our fuel and reason to work hard every day. We're excited for him as he continues to grow as a man, husband, and soon to be father. Everything is love in our family. Soon to be father? Who the hell is a soon to be father? Did I miss something? A soon to be father. Did I forget something? Wait a minute. Okay, we'll get back to that. But anyway, look at you all dressed up. You sir are a snack. Mariah, that's who it is, Mariah. And if you guys don't know, he met Mariah in a bar and she had just broken up with her girlfriend. And she was like, yeah, I ain't been with a man in a while, so, you know. You don't look so bad either. I turned my back to the scorching flames. I needed a distraction, one that I knew would keep me away from reality for a while. Although the igniting heat from the fire felt warm on my back, reminding me that this darkness was still there, I got a chance to focus my attention on something else. Something that excluded the mind from the body. You bought condoms? I really need to buy some. Got you, babe. I'm always prepared. Learn from Gray. Practice safe sex. Come on, I'm ready. Let's talk more sex. I'm still on the soon-to-be father right. It is intoxicating the way her warm tongue slides into my mouth as she grasps me by the collar of my shirt. My heart and soul did not need any of this, however, but my body and mind were imprisoned in a drought of love and security. Though her body, I get to feel everything I can never have and more, everything I wish I could experience again with Ailani. The sweet nectar of the intimacy we could share was sweet beyond words. Her honey skin draped over my body like silk felt like home. It felt like heaven at the tip of my tongue. It was safe, beautiful, and serene. You're so beautiful, baby, and I love you. I love you too, Gray. Did you enjoy it, babe? It was amazing, baby. I'm glad I got to share my first time with you. Under the twinkling stars that encircled the moon with a fervent passion, we made love for the first time together. Ilani was the first woman to see through me as if I were glass, and although I kept much of my secrets away from her, secrets that I knew would hurt her, I let my love bring our souls together in unison. Babe, I am almost entirely naked. I can feel that. You're my greatest blessing on earth, Gray. I'm so grateful to have you in my life. Same here, babe. Same here. She was my everything, and I had to let her go because of that reason. You did? You couldn't just be a better person? Like, honestly? You couldn't just try to be a better man? Was that so hard? Oh, God, here we go. Girl, everybody driving Jeeps. Can I get a toot toot? Can I get a beep beep? My blood went cold almost instantly at the sight of him. His aggressive gaze paralyzed me to the core, sending me soaked in fear. And while trying to digest everything that's happened today, I tried to muster the confidence to face the situation the way I know is best for me and my well-being. Choose wisely. Politely ask him to threaten to call the cops. I feel like we've tried to be nice for too long. So we're gonna call the police. No. Mm. Because we tried nice for a while. We have. You know what? We're gonna call the police. I'm not even debating it. Calling the police. You have 5 seconds to leave my sight before I call the police. Now, why would you do that, babe? I live here too. It's going to be harder than I thought. I really need you to leave, Sean. I don't feel safe around you anymore. How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not going to say it again. I don't belong to you, Sean. I felt breathless, thinking to myself that this would be how I died. The muscles on my body tensed as he continuously shouted at me. Who the hell do you think you are, huh? You're mine, you hear me? My body began weaken as Sean's strength around me. I couldn't breathe nor do anything in my power to release myself from this hell. My lungs slowly began to weep for saving as everything around me turned to black. And before I could retaliate or scream for help, everything stopped. Girl, now he just brought us in the house. The salty tears ran down my cheek and got tangled in the curl of my lips before dripping to the cold floor. They taste like pure failure, shame, and pain. At the base of my tongue were the tears that fell from my eye melted. I could taste my mother. The sorrow that shackled me in a new version of the same story seemed to be a malicious cycle, never wanting to end. I desperately tried to find the answer to my scorching pleas of agony, hoping to find an end to this pain. Why do I have to continue to live with this? Most importantly, why can't I put an end to this nightmare? You could. You could murder him. But hey, that's just us. Sweetie, I'm back. Want to see what Joshua and I bought for your wedding? Why isn't she answering me? Baby, are you okay in there? Hey, Mrs. Carter. Ilani is feeling a bit sick. Something about her stomach hurting? She's fine. She's probably just sleeping. Oh, okay. It couldn't be me, because I go in there. See ya. Couldn't be me. Because you, my daughter, okay. Well, as you walk past, I'm going to go up in here and see what she's talking about. Another sleepless night. I feel my soul swelling, aching because of the weight that pulls me down as I walk through life. My mind, intoxicated with the image of her, kept on tugging at my heart. With a fierce grip on my weary heart, bits of me began to tear apart, knowing that my pain only keeps on growing. I am miserable, and even though I tried to save her, my aching soul continues to call out her name. Because I am the one who needs saving. Girl, they both just crying. It's a mess. And I asked myself why. Why did I let her escape from my hands, knowing she was the embodiment of joy, hope, and love? How could I have deprived my lips from trembling every curve and every corner of her smooth body for years? And those icy blue eyes that soothed my pain just how the ocean does, and desired with powerful intensity. I desired to be gazed at by her, just like how she would do when I fall asleep on her lap. I desired her more than ever. Why am I feeling this way? I can't love her. I miss you so much, Aylani. Who the hell is Aylani? Tell her it's your grandma, tell her it's your cousin's daughter, tell her it's your dog. My grandma. My grams. My grandma. Aylani is my grandma. She passed away when I was 10 and I miss her. That's the woman you've been cheating on me with, huh? I knew it! You lying bastard. Don't you dare come back to bed with me. Why don't you just divorce her ass? Like, literally record her saying all these things to you, catch her cheating on you, and then just leave. Get that bread, get that head, then leave. Peace out. But have you noticed how bushy that thing can get? Ugh, honestly, that's why I always tell my husband to shave the hee-haw. He's always dick me in the head, I tell you. There's nothing worse than that baby. Well, except when a bitch call you a cheater for rocking the same afro as her. Like, bitch, you so insecure, you have to come at my things, and I think I got the time to copy your butt when my butt is killing the game itself. Bitch, I ain't nobody wanna pleasure as your stinky ass. I swear that bitch had me fucked up. Now, something like that is definitely a moose squeezer. Right, right. Yeah, that's terrible. Where is that sexy biche? Hey, Kiwi? Yes, mama. So I don't know if you have noticed, but something seems off about Aylani. Girl, I thought this was us. I was going to say, why is her hair up? It's her mom. Anyway, I don't know what it could be, but I can feel it down deep in me, you know? She's been through a lot, and I worry about her. Can you keep an eye out? I just want to talk to someone. I just want her to talk to someone, anyone. Of course, darling. I love Ace like a sister. I'll see what I can do. Thank you. Yes, bish. Fuck it up. You saved my life. Thank you, Kiwi. Ready to go. I'll see you later today, Mom. Have a good day, sweetie. To the Kiwi Mobile. Girl, because what is the Kiwi Mobile? Thank you for the ride, Kiwi. You're a lifesaver. Of course, sis. I got you. Well, I'll see you later. Bish? Yeah. Are you okay, baby? Is something bothering you? As much as I wanted to say something, my mouth couldn't open. Shame trapped me in my own suffering as I tried so hard to keep a smile on my face. I'm a marriage counselor, and it would dismantle the little dignity I carry if I let this pain spill over. I couldn't let that happen. I couldn't afford to lose my career over this. I'm fine, girl. Just a bit stressed over all the workload. All right, girl. I'm always here if you need to talk, okay? Love you. Love you too. Thanks. All right, catch you later. Dr. Carter, your clients are here. Thank you. I'll be right there. And are you both communicating? I try, doctor, but he's never home and he never opens up. And we recently haven't been on speaking terms. And why is that? I found out he's having an affair with a girl named Aylani. Skirt? What? The instant And instantly a look of unease and worry emerges on Gray's face. His eyes frankly scanned the room for escape as he seemed to be at loss of words. I knew Gray's wife was referring to me, but she seemed clueless about the once passionate relationship that Gray and I had. It is in this moment where I knew that my career and everything I've sacrificed was at risk. Keep it together. That's a lie. There's no one more important. There's no one important in my life named Milani. Okay, let's leave it there for today. There's too much hostility between you two, so I advise that you spend the next 3 days to yourselves. Please use the time to reflect on what we discussed and what each of you shared. Have a great day. You even got our counselor messed up. You're a mess, Grayson. I felt like every part of me was turning into dust as it carefully got swept by the wind. His words felt like daggers on my chest, hoping to leave me lifeless on the ground. I don't know where I went wrong to deserve so much constant pain and betrayal all throughout my life. I've yet to know how it feels to be loved unconditionally by a man without the fear of being hurt. And no matter how strong I try to remain, it's always seemed to be the emotional endurance I try to hold together that breaks me completely. Shorty girl. Ooh. Greg can't seem to let Alana get a break. No, for real. What does he want now? For real. Like, go on somewhere. Yo, we don't want to talk to you. Well, anyway, guys, that is all that I have for you today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. If you guys haven't seen the episode of Love Girl More this week, it's up. If you guys haven't seen the episode of Lost Girl, it is also up. Love and Latino, and him and I will be up, of course, within the next 2 days. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Our little secret. You know I'll keep it.